Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that the world's two most powerful military nations have made a terrifying decision. No soldiers on the battlefield, no fighter pilots inside jets, no sailors inside warships, no humans pulling triggers. Instead, artificial intelligence commands the battlefield. Drones hunt targets, robots capture territory. AI analyzes satellites, machines defend cities, and algorithms decide when to attack. Welcome to Skywatch World. Today we're entering a future that sounds like science fiction, but is already becoming a serious military possibility. What if the United States and China stopped using humans directly in war? And what would happen if machines were faster than humans, and war became a battle between algorithms? Let's imagine the year is 2040. Tensions between the United States and China have reached their highest point in decades. A crisis begins in the Pacific. But this time, Washington and Beijing don't send hundreds of thousands of soldiers. Instead, they activate something new: autonomous military networks. Thousands of unmanned aircraft rise into the sky. Underwater drones begin moving silently through the ocean. Robotic ground vehicles spread across the battlefield. Satellites continuously scan the region. And behind everything, AI systems process enormous amounts of information. Every radar signal, every radio transmission, every satellite image, every movement, every possible threat. In today's military systems, humans still play important roles in decisions about the use of force. But the technology is moving toward faster machine-assisted targeting and increasingly autonomous operations. Now imagine that the final human decision has disappeared. The machine receives the mission, and the machine executes it. At first, this might sound like a dream for military planners. No soldiers coming home wounded. No pilots risking their lives. No troops trapped behind enemy lines. Machines don't need food. They don't need sleep. They don't feel fear. And they can operate for hours or even days without stopping. Imagine an AI-controlled drone discovering an enemy vehicle. It doesn't wait for a pilot. It doesn't wait for a human commander. It compares the vehicle with millions of previous images. It calculates the probability that the vehicle is a legitimate military target. Then it acts. Seconds later, the target disappears. But here's where the nightmare begins. What if the AI is wrong? A civilian vehicle could look like a military vehicle. A communication system could be misidentified. A harmless movement could be interpreted as an attack. And unlike a human soldier, a machine doesn't understand fear, mercy, confusion, or desperation in the same way. That is why experts continue to debate what meaningful human control should mean when AI becomes deeply integrated into military operations. Now comes the biggest transformation: speed. Human beings think in seconds. Machines can process information in milliseconds. Imagine two military AI systems facing each other. One detects a radar signal. It immediately analyzes it. Then it predicts where the enemy will move. It sends instructions to drones. The drones reposition. The enemy AI detects the movement. It responds. Then the first AI responds again. Suddenly, the battlefield is moving faster than human commanders can understand. This creates what military strategists call a decision speed problem. The side that reacts faster may gain the advantage. But there is a dangerous consequence. If machines are making decisions faster and faster, humans may have less and less time to intervene. A war could begin, escalate, and spread before human leaders fully understand what is happening. And that may be the most dangerous part of an autonomous war. Not that machines are intelligent, but that they may be too fast for humans to control. Now imagine the United States develops a revolutionary autonomous military system. China responds with its own. America improves its algorithms. China improves theirs. America builds faster drones. China builds larger swarms. America develops better battlefield intelligence. China develops better autonomous coordination. And suddenly, the most important military advantage is no longer the number of soldiers. It's computing power, data, sensors, semiconductors, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Recent analysis already describes autonomy as a potential competitive advantage in future warfare, with both the United States and China exploring military AI and autonomous systems. The battlefield could eventually become less about who has more soldiers and more about who has the better machines.
But there would be another battlefield, one you can't see, the digital battlefield. Imagine an American AI system controlling thousands of military machines. Now imagine China launching a cyber attack against that network. Instead of attacking tanks, the enemy attacks the software. Instead of destroying aircraft, it corrupts the data. Suddenly, friendly forces appear as enemy forces. Fake targets appear on radar. Communications become unreliable. And the AI begins making decisions based on manipulated information. This is especially dangerous because autonomous systems depend on sensors, networks, software, and data. Recent reporting has highlighted growing concern about autonomous AI activity in cyber operations, showing that AI-driven systems can already perform increasingly complex tasks with limited human intervention. In this future, the most powerful weapon might not explode. It might simply send the wrong command.
Now comes the most important question. If America and China remove humans from battlefield decisions, who stops the war? Imagine an AI detects what it believes is an incoming attack. It calculates the probability. It sees a threat. It launches a defensive response. China's AI detects that response and interprets it as an attack. China responds. America detects China's response and launches another response. Within minutes, both sides could be locked into an automated cycle. Nobody wants a full-scale war, but the machines don't understand diplomacy. They don't understand political consequences. They don't understand that sometimes a leader deliberately waits. A human can pick up a phone. A human can negotiate. A human can say, "Stop." That's something an algorithm may not understand unless humans deliberately design the system to allow it. This is why human oversight remains one of the central issues in military AI policy. But here's the twist. A world without human soldiers might actually look peaceful from the outside. Cities could remain untouched. There might be no armies marching through streets, no massive military bases filled with troops. Instead, the war could happen hundreds of kilometers away, in the sky, under the ocean, inside computer networks, and inside invisible streams of data. People might go to work, children might go to school, cars might drive normally, while thousands of machines fight somewhere beyond the horizon. But that doesn't mean humanity has escaped war. It may simply mean we have moved war further away from our eyes, and that could make war easier to start.
So, what happens if America and China eventually stop using humans directly in war? The answer may not be a world without death. It could be a world where decisions happen faster, wars become harder to understand, and humans have less time to stop the machines they created. The real question isn't whether machines will become powerful enough to fight wars. They are already becoming part of modern military planning. The real question is, will humans remain powerful enough to control them? Because the future of warfare may not be human versus human. It may be human decisions versus machine speed. And if that future arrives, the most important weapon on Earth may not be a missile or a drone or an AI. It may simply be the ability to press stop. This is Skywatch World. Subscribe because the future is closer than you think.